Hey everyone, Matt Pisarcik from RazorEmporium. One question we get all the time is what's the difference between vintage razors and modern razors when it comes to fixing and repairing them? Well, let me show you for an example. This is a 1950s Gillette SuperSpeed with the red tip, a heavy SuperSpeed. This razor, like most of Gillette's razors, were made out of stamped or folded brass. That means when I need to make simple adjustments like the guard or a door, I can do that with just a pair of pliers. Because that metal was just brass. It was just stamped out, cold brass. It was never in a liquid form. There was a period of time that Gillette put out razors in the 1930s called the New, where they actually were trying to do some casted brass pieces. Unfortunately, when you have casted pieces, you'd notice that it's very easy to just bend out of control or even break off, just like that, a little thing like a tooth. And that's because that metal was never solid to begin with. It was cast from the beginning. So just like a cube of ice can shatter because it was once liquid, then became solid, something like a casted piece has that same propensity for damage. So if it gets dropped or you need to move that little tooth, it can just snap right off. And we see that happen all the time, and it's sad when we see pieces like this. The same kind of holds true for these Merkur or any kind of these razors that are also cast. That if they get simple damage to them, it poses kind of a hard, problem to repair them. There are abilities to, maybe tap it very lightly or very easily move it, but sometimes you just can't fix it and it just ends up breaking off. That's why these are awesome choices to shave with, but when it comes to repair and durability, they just don't have that same lasting appeal as like the vintage Gillette razors do. So I just wanted to talk a minute with you guys about that to explain the difference. And these razors today, these are really used with a metal called Zinc Alloy. That's usually what these are made out of, the guards, the caps and such, because it's very easy to cast with them. But that Zinc Alloy or zamac metal poses some difficulties when it comes time for repair. So that's why I've always had a love for these vintage razors. I've always enjoyed them because they're kind of like an old car. You can fix them up and you can repair them, and they just usually last forever. And that's why I love working on them so much. Thanks for watching, guys. Check out our YouTube video for more information.